They didn't speak again until they'd passed from the Henry Hudson Parkway onto the West Side Highway heading into Lower Manhattan. Benny played some early Who, the Stooges, bands he had listened to before he was even old enough to go to a concert. Then he got into Flipper, the Mutants, Eye Protection, 70s Bay Area groups he and his gang had slam danced to at the Mabuhay Gardens when they weren't practicing with their own unlistenable band, the Flaming Dildos. He sensed Sasha was paying attention and toyed with the idea that he was confessing to her his disillusionment, his hatred for the industry he'd given his life to. He began weighing each musical choice, drawing out his argument through the songs themselves. Patti Smith's ragged poetry, but why did she quit? The jock hardcore of Black Flag. And the circle jerks giving way to alternative, that great compromise, down, down, down to the singles who've just today been petitioning radio stations to add. Husks of music, lifeless and cold. Sasha looked out the window at the empty space where the towers once stood. "It's incredible," Sasha said, "how there's just nothing there." Astounded, Benny turned to her. Was it possible that she'd followed his musical rant to its grim conclusion? Sasha was looking downtown, and he followed her eyes to the empty space where the Twin Towers had been. "There should be something, you know," she said, not looking at Benny. "Like an echo, or an outline." Benny sighed. "We'll put something up," he said, "when they're finally done squabbling." "I know," but she kept looking south, as if it were a problem her mind couldn't solve. Benny was relieved she hadn't understood. He remembered his mentor, Lou Klein, telling him in the 90s that rock and roll had peaked at Monterey Pop. They'd been in Lou's house in LA with its waterfalls, the pretty girls Lou always had, his car collection out front, and Benny had looked into his idol's famous face and thought, "You're finished." Nostalgia was the end. Everyone knew that. Lou had died 3 months ago after being paralyzed from a stroke. At a stoplight, Benny remembered his list. He took out the parking ticket and finished it off. "What do you keep scribbling on that ticket?" Sasha asked. Benny handed it to her, his reluctance to have the list seen by human eyes overwhelming him a half-second later. To his horror, she began reading it aloud. "Kissing Mother Superior, incompetent, hairball, poppy seeds, on the can." Benny listened in agony, as if the words themselves might provoke a catastrophe, but they were neutralized the instant Sasha spoke them in her scratchy voice. "Not bad," she said. "They're titles, right?" "Sure," Benny said. "Can you read them one more time?" She did, and now they sounded like titles to him too. He felt peaceful, cleansed. "Kissing Mother Superior is my favorite," Sasha said. "We've got to find a way to use that one."